Hello there, I'm Vigalius, and it's cold. It's cold. For some reason, someone's made it cold. I don't know who did it, but show yourself, because it's freaking cold at the moment. Also, Squid Game. Squid Game, the challenge. Listen, this is a guilty pleasure show for my partner and I. We like to sit down and watch it. It's so stupid and goofy, and I don't like reality TV or game shows or anything like that. But it's very engrossing, and we are very kind of hooked on it. Sort of couldn't stop watching it. We have our favourites. I like the psychological stuff a bit more than the challenges, and they do have some interesting ways that they play around with sort of making people backstab one another, and of course they perpetuate it and they make it happen, but they do it in fairly clever ways sometimes, so it can be quite interesting. Although I know it's not a good show, and I know the internet doesn't want me to like it, and of course a story has come out that the contestants they want to sue the show for inhumane work conditions during the run of the show. And of course the internet, being the internet, everyone has responded to this with exactly the same sentiment, because it's the internet, and of course that sentiment is, stop being such a pussy, stop being such you're a pussy. I'm not a pussy, never been on the show, you guys are pussies, grow up. And of course the overall sentiment is that, it's a Squid Game. Look, it's Squid Game. What do you expect? What they go into expecting deal or no deal? It's Squid Game, dude. Okay, right? Which is stupid. I mean, okay, when I play Call of Duty, I can't remember a time when the SAS knocked down my door and shot me in the head for a double kill. I don't remember that happening, and I really don't think it did, because it's a video game themed around the military, in the same way that Squid Game, the challenge, is a game show themed around Squid Game. That's all it is. It's not, I can't believe I'm having to tell the internet this, it's not actually Squid Game, and therefore it doesn't come with the risks and consequences of Squid Game, because Squid Game is fake. It's a narrative. It's not real, and there's a reason why when you turn it into a reality TV show, you can't shoot people in the head. You have to have eliminations and having people go, and of course you know that's the incentive behind it, and that's why people backstab one another and stuff like that, because they don't want to get eliminated, because they have the prize incentive. But it's not actually Squid Game. And this is ignoring the fact that clearly if they were able to make a case for inhumane work conditions, and obviously they consulted a lawyer who said that they were in breach of contract. I think a lot of people, when it comes to the internet, forget that contracts exist, and particularly in film. Oh man, as someone who has literally written thesis on the contracts of filmmaking, I can tell you those things are stringent and deep and specific. They have to be very specific. And it's easy for a game show like this to breach contract. And if they have, then they have a case. I mean, but they should have a responsibility to be clear about what they're going to do going into the filming, and whether or not, how they don't breach that, how they stop a breach of contract from happening. That is a very important part of a filmmaking process. And clearly they ignored that. I'm sorry. If they have a case, they have a case. And it's ignoring the fact that we don't know what the work conditions were like. We weren't there. We're not on set. Again, it's very important that the work conditions are correct. This is a job. It's a job. I'm sorry, but it is. And some of the situations that even I saw in the show, which somehow made it into the cut. Yeah, and it's very heavily cut down, by the way. But some of the things that, actually made it into the cut, yeah, it's dubious. There was a guy clearly being sick and no one consoled him. No one did anything to help him. I didn't see any medical staff on set or anything like that. I think they easily could have breached contracts. We don't know. We don't know what happened during the filming of the show. And I really don't like the way that the internet just immediately goes into, y'all are pussies mode. It's just... Man, the internet has one freaking gear nowadays, and screw it. Society has one fucking gear, and that gear is, you're being a pussy. Stop being a pussy. Grow up, stop being so sensitive. Snowflakes. They don't want inhumane set conditions. Snowflake. Here comes a blizzard. I hate that. I really hate it. Come on, dude. We don't know what happened on set. And it is very important that, production teams don't breach contract. And if they did, they did. I'm sorry. You know, they're not just trying to make a quick buck, or maybe they are, but if they are, then they have a case. It's as simple as that. These rules are in place for a reason. Anyway, those are my thoughts on that. Feel free to leave your hate below, and I guess I'll see everyone later.